Today's news from Sugosha Media, 1st of April 26. The news from Sugosha Media highlights key global defense advancements and military procurement updates. A primary focus is on India's domestic industry, including the acquisition of modern radar systems, delivery of naval vessels, and the integration of indigenous drones and firefighting robotics. International collaborations are also featured, such as a long range missile partnership between India and Russia and European initiatives to fund rapid defense innovation. The sources emphasize the shifting nature of modern combat, showcasing satellite launches, unmanned command centers, and the increasing strategic importance of low cost drone swarms. Collectively, these updates illustrate a comprehensive push towards technological self reliance and enhanced border surveillance capabilities. Let's have a look at the news in detail. In a significant boost to India's indigenous defense capabilities, the Ministry of Defense signed a major capital acquisition contract with Bharat Electronics for the procurement of two mountain radars, including associated equipment and required infrastructure for the Air Force at a cost of around 1950 crore rupees. The contract was signed in the presence of senior officials of the MOD and Bharat Electronics in New Delhi. The mountain radar systems have been indigenously designed and developed by the Electronics and Radar Development Establishment under the DRDO and will be manufactured by Bharat Electronics. These advanced radar systems are specifically designed for deployment in high altitude and mountainous terrains, significantly enhancing surveillance capabilities in challenging environments. The contract has been concluded under the Buy Indian Indigenously Designed, Developed and Manufactured that is IDDM category, reinforcing the government's push to cut reliance on imports and promote domestic defense manufacturing. Bharat Electronics will handle manufacturing, installation and commissioning along with the delivery of supporting infrastructure. SHACHI, the first of 11 next generation offshore patrol vessels, was launched at the Goa shipyard on 31st of March. The construction of the NGOPV is being undertaken concurrently at two shipyards, that is the Goa shipyard and GRSC, Kolkata. These indigenously built ships will augment the existing 10 OPVs, NOPVs for multi-domain operations like defense and surveillance, search and rescue, protection of offshore assets, HADR and anti-piracy missions. These ships derive their names from Indian mythology, with first ship that is XGSL being named as Shachi, meaning one who renders assistance. The crest design of NGOPVs depict the constellation of Ursa Major and a red and white lighthouse. MALWAN, the second of eight anti-submarine warfare shallow water craft being built by Cochin Shipyard, was delivered to the Navy on 31st of March. Named after the historic coastal town of Malwan in Maharashtra, renowned for its deep maritime ties to Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, the vessel carries forward India's naval heritage. It also honors the legacy of the erstwhile INS Malwan, a naval minesweeper that served until 2003, thereby preserving a distinguished warship name in active service. Designed for underwater surveillance, coastal anti submarine warfare operations, low intensity maritime operations, and mine warfare, the ship is a versatile addition to the Navy's coastal defense fleet. Measuring approximately 80 meters in length and displacing 1100 tons, the waterjet propelled craft is armed with torpedoes, multifunctional anti submarine rockets, and advanced sensor suites, including modern radars and sonar systems. With over 80% indigenous content, Malwan exemplifies India's growing self reliance in warship construction and marks another milestone in the nation's pursuit of maritime capability and indigenization. India and Russia are advancing their long-standing defense partnership with the development of a new BrahMos cruise missile variant capable of reaching targets of up to 800 kilometers away. The extended reach would allow India to strike deep into adversary territory while remaining outside the envelope of hostile air defense systems, thereby enhancing its strategic deterrence posture. The upgraded missile is being jointly developed by DRDO and Russia's NPO Mashinostroyeniya. Despite the increase in range, the missile will retain its defining feature, that is the sustained supersonic speed of around Mach 3, powered by its ramjet engine. This speed makes interception extremely difficult, preserving the system's reputation as one of the most formidable cruise missiles in service. Ghaziabad-based DroneYards Aerial Solutions has significantly strengthened the Indian Army's tactical edge by supplying more than 200 advanced first-person view drones and training over 350 soldiers in their effective use within just 3 months. These drones, indigenously developed and free from Chinese components, are tailored for modern combat scenarios, incorporating electronic warfare capability, secure telemetry, and extended operational range. The delivery was accompanied by intensive training sessions conducted at the Manipur-Assam border and other sensitive locations. Soldiers were prepared for real-time reconnaissance and combat operations, ensuring that the technology could be seamlessly integrated into mission-critical tasks. The drones themselves are equipped with triple radio redundancy, a feature designed to safeguard communications and maintain operational reliability under hostile conditions. Orbitt Space, a young Ahmedabad-based startup founded in early 2025 by former ISRO scientists, is working on a breakthrough in satellite propulsion. Its focus lies in developing an indigenous air-breathing electric propulsion system designed specifically for ultra-low Earth orbit (ULEO) around 200 kilometers above the Earth's surface. This region, largely unexplored, offers unique advantages for communication and Earth observation, but has traditionally been difficult to access due to drag and fuel limitations. The company's proprietary propulsion system harnesses residual atmospheric particles as propellant, eliminating the need for bulky onboard fuel tanks. This innovation could enable satellites to operate sustainably for longer durations in low drag environments, opening up new possibilities for real time data transfer and sharper imaging. By reducing reliance on stored fuel, Orbit Space aims to make missions more cost effective and environmentally responsible. Operating at ULEO provides several benefits. Latency in data transmission can be up to 10 times lower compared to higher orbits, which is critical for applications like defense, communications, disaster response, and financial trading. Indian Air Force has achieved a milestone in self-reliant defense technology by inducting homegrown firefighting robots. These robots are engineered for deployment in high-risk zones, including aircraft hangars, fuel depots, and other fire-prone areas within air bases. By minimizing human exposure to flames, toxic fumes, and structural collapses, they enhance operational safety during emergencies. Developed by Indian engineers and manufacturers, the robots feature advanced sensors for detecting heat, smoke, and flames in real time. They navigate autonomously through hazardous terrains using AI-driven pathfinding to reach fire sources swiftly and efficiently. Equipped with high-pressure water cannons, foam dispensers, and compressed air foam systems, the machines can suppress fires across various fuel types common in aviation settings like aviation turbine fuel and hydraulic fluids. Their modular design allows for rapid reconfiguration based on the incident scale. A key innovation lies in their rugged construction, capable of withstanding extreme temperatures of up to 1200 degrees Celsius and operating in zero visibility conditions. Remote control via secure wireless links enables operators to direct them from safe distances, integrating seamlessly with the Air Force's existing command systems. Now, in the global news, Rheinmetall and Boeing Defence Australia have announced a partnership to offer the MQ-28 Ghost Bat, an autonomous uncrewed aircraft, to Germany. The proposal aligns with the Bundeswehr's plans for a future collaborative combat aircraft program aimed at introducing uncrewed systems that operate alongside crewed platforms to increase operational mass and flexibility in contested environments. Developed in Australia by Boeing, the MQ-28 is designed for missions including reconnaissance, electronic warfare, and strike support using a modular payload architecture. The platform is being proposed to Berlin with a target operational timeline of 2029, with Rheinmetall set to act as system integrator. Under the agreement, Rheinmetall will adapt the aircraft to Bundeswehr's requirements, integrate it into existing and future command and weapon systems, and provide maintenance and logistical support. ICEYE of Finland has launched 6 new synthetic aperture radar satellites, expanding its constellation to support both commercial operations and national programs in Poland and Portugal. With a ground resolution of 25 centimeters, the satellites were deployed aboard the Transporter 16 launch operated by SpaceX from Vandenberg Space Force Base in California, with integration handled by ExoLaunch. All 6 satellites have established communication and are undergoing commissioning. The deployment aims to increase imaging capacity, enabling more frequent observations and persistent monitoring regardless of weather or lighting conditions. According to the company, demand for near real time space based intelligence continues to grow, particularly for defense and security use. The European Commission has introduced AGILE, a €115 million pilot funding instrument designed to shorten the transition from research to operational deployment of emerging defense technologies. AGILE targets rapid development and field testing of systems such as AI, quantum technologies, and uncrewed platforms, with a focus on small and medium sized enterprises, including startups and scale ups. The Commission will now submit a legislative proposal to the European Parliament and the Council of the European Union. If adopted, the program is expected to become operational in early 2027. A Taiwanese firm, Getac, is making drone control unique for every user, unveiling a command system that lets operators tailor their control setup to mission needs. Made by Getac Technology Corporation, Command Core is aimed at professionals in defense, public safety, and utility sectors. It enables unmanned systems across domains to be operated from a safe distance, keeping personnel out of harm's way in war zones, disaster sites, or industrial areas. The Iran Israel war shows future wars will be won by thousands of cheap drones, not expensive missiles. The ongoing geopolitical tensions involving the United States and Iran underscore a structural transformation in modern warfare, where the decisive advantage is increasingly shifting away from traditional platforms like tanks, fighter jets, and missiles towards large scale deployment of low cost unmanned systems. From Iran's Shahed series loitering munitions to emerging American low cost strike drones programs, global conflicts are increasingly defined by economics, scalability, and attrition capacity rather than purely technological sophistication. The ability to deploy inexpensive drones capable of destroying multi-million-dollar assets has fundamentally altered the cost calculus of warfare, making production volume and replacement speed as critical as precision and range. Loitering munitions, commonly referred to as kamikaze drones, have emerged as a central feature of this evolving battlefield architecture. These systems combine surveillance endurance with strike capability, allowing operators to identify, track, and engage targets with minimal response time. Iran's Shahed 136 has become a key reference model in this category. The United States has also initiated development of similar low cost systems, including reverse engineered platforms based on captured designs, reflecting a broader global shift towards scalable unmanned warfare. That concludes our defense highlights for 1st of April 26. Today we have covered critical updates from the launch of the SHACHI offshore patrol vessel and the Indian Air Force's new mountain radars to the delivery of indigenous FPV drones and the shifting economics of unmanned warfare. At Sugosha Media, our mission is to provide the policy and market intelligence you need to navigate the rapidly evolving aerospace and defense sectors. We hope you found today's news insightful. Please subscribe to our channel and we will be happy to receive your feedback to help us improve our future briefings. Thank you for tuning in. I am your host Shanti Kuber. Thank you and have a great day ahead.